Slack has lost 13 to 15% today trading after the earnings yesterday, which was fabulous. Why did it fall? What should you do? So stick with me on this video. I'm going to give you a re-breakdown analysis of Slack for this Q2 2020 earning and September. So see you soon in this video. So welcome back to Family Investment. My name is Alex Go. Today we'll be speaking about Slack on the 9th of September, a day after its earning, the bloodbath, the sell-off that's happening today on Slack. I recommend you to watch this whole video, but if you want to go to specific, go in the description below and get to the timeline to where you need to be. Let's cut to the chase and get to the earnings. Earnings was great, breaking even on EPS. Mark expected them to still be making marginal loss, but no, boom, they were almost making again this quarter. But why did they get punished? For two reasons. One, because the future earnings forecast for the next quarter has gone down. Why, Stuart Butterfield? Why? It's gone down because they said the coronavirus isn't giving them a boost that they needed. And the second reason is because people are comparing to the likes of Zoom, CrowdStrike, Fastly, the new tech stock. If those guys are doing well working from home, shouldn't Slack be working well? No, Stuart Butterfield is just playing too earnest, and he said, no, we are not getting this boost from the coronavirus. Hence, the bad sentiment, the investors are not happy, the institutional, the traders are not happy. Boom. The US markets, if you do not do well, you get hammered. Conflict with Microsoft. There's always a chat about how Microsoft can outdo Slack completely. And Slack has been filing complaints about Microsoft being over domination, taking the market share. And this is not great for the company. The CEO should be focusing on their product, on expanding, on growth. And now for the fundamentals. And the fundamentals is sponsored by StockCard.io. I have a partnership with StockCard.io and I do generally use this on all my analysis. And now I'm going to present it for StockCard. So as you can see on the screen here, on the summary screen, on the dashboard, Slack is a high growth potential. No doubt about it, I agree. It's a company, it's high growth potential, stable operation, a great product. If you're going to calm investor sentiment, chalking money inflow obviously is gone out. The last 20 days, there's more money out than coming in. Too much short in interest, people have just been shorting the share, it's just been coming down. Simple moving average still on the green, relatively strength in depth on the orange. And I think over the next few days, if the sell-off persists, the relative strength index will go to red. And if you're a value investor, it shows that it's a trigger for buy. But we need to look at the fundamentals. Will Slack recover from this turmoil? Will they perform? Will they beat? From the forecast, no. So they have to do really, really well. They have to blow everyone out of the waters in the next quarter earnings. All right, for the valuation. I've done this video in the past. I've spoken about Slack in the last earnings. I personally own Slack and I've done this video and this is a follow-up. For the valuation, I still think that Slack is valued at about $30 a share. With the earnings in this Q2, they should be worth $40 a share because they're breaking even. Unfortunately, they're now at $25 a share. I still think they're worth 30. That's their valuation. If they're compared to the likes of CrowdStrike and Fastly, this stock should be overvalued at 60. But no, the momentum is out there. And now for the technical fundamentals. And for this one, I will be using the Fibonacci tool because we need to look at the support floors and we need to look at where we should be going in. So if you look at the chart here, they have always been a strong support before the earnings between the 28 to 31. You can see throughout, they've always been quite stable at that point. Only when the earnings came out, the report came out really, really bad, it's dropping past the floor. Ding, ding, ding. And now we're sitting broken through the new floor of $25 a share. We are sitting at a point where it could go up, breaking through the ceiling if people think it's undervalued, or boom, it could have gone down to as low as 22 if this tech sell-off persists. So we're sitting in limbo here to either buy a momentum or buy a weakness. So if you want to buy weakness, you target at 22. If you want to buy a momentum, if it goes past 25.6 and above, then start buying momentum if you see a persistent momentum. And now for the last section. Should I buy, hold or sell? If you are a value investor looking for tech value, and if you believe that Slack's product will supersede and will overpower Microsoft team If you believe that they'll be acquiring more companies, then you should buy more Slack. Hold what you have, average down, it's an opportunity to buy. On the other hand, if you're feeling that this has been disappointing in the earnings, that they're falling, that the momentum is disappointing, and you feel uneasy holding Slack further, then you should sell. I've done my calculation. The maximum loss anybody can get from Slack would be 36% as it stands at 25. From the last high to the current low just now, it should be 36% loss. You should look elsewhere to see what other companies that you can own. I can give you a few examples for this risk transfer. You got Tesla, who is down 26% from its high. You got Apple, who is down 12%. You got Nvidia down 11%. You got the likes of CrowdStrike. You got the likes of Fastly, Datadog, DocuSign. There are loads of them out there. You can pick and choose at this point when with this correction and this tech cycle. You can transfer from tech to tech, and you might potentially recover your losses eventually if those companies that you selected are expected and will do well. So you have to think about it. So this is my view. I still hold Slack. I have to consider this 2 card, buy or sell, in the next couple of days. But this is where I stand on Slack. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Please do like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the near future. Please leave a comment on what you think as well. It's a two-way traffic. Alright, before I say goodbye, please do like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and if you want, support me on Patreon as well, so I can produce content like this every single day for you guys, to give you guys value. So please do share this video to help us grow our YouTube channel, yeah? Yeah. Alright guys, 3, 2, 1, bye bye.